If you've been feeling low or just need some space to get things off your chest, there's a new idea near Shaftesbury that might help. Charlotte Apple runs the smallest flock sheep sanctuary on the Sherborne Causeway, and she's inviting local men to join informal meetups surrounded by her friendly sheep. She says being out in nature and spending time with the animals can make a real difference for mental health.
And I'd really like to give local men the opportunity to have mental health meetups really here, fortnightly, just for somewhere for them to go that's in a green space, obviously connect with nature. Sheep therapy, they've been my therapy for nearly 30 years, sheep, so I'm proof that it works. I'm here to listen to anyone who wants to talk, have a cup of tea, biscuit if you dare, around the sheep.
Charlotte's doing this, giving up her own time, spending her own money on caring for the sheep because she wants to support people who are finding life tough. She doesn't want anybody to go through what she's been through with her friend John, who took his own life.
And I lost a dear friend in 2020 who was a farmer, and he took his own life. I've got 3 sons, one of them that can't talk about his feelings at all, so it's always in the back of my mind. So these things have driven me to try and to open the gates for anyone who's local, a man that wants somewhere to come that's a sanctuary and to spend some time.
I mean, a lot has been said, hasn't it, about the difficulties, particularly for guys working in farming, because often you're in the cab all day in the tractor, you don't talk to people, long hours on your own, the weather, if you're outside in a gloomy day, that's going to affect your mood, and the financial concerns as well.
Yeah, it's the unfortunately it's quite common, isn't it, in the farming industry.
Did your friend give you any indication that things weren't right?
No, not at all. I knew him 22 years and I didn't know any different. It was a real shock when I found out. And it took me years to accept his choice. You know, obviously it was COVID at the time, so there was no funeral or nothing. It took me, like I said, years to really accept it. I'm in a place that I feel like I'm ready to help other people.
This is like his legacy, really.
It is John's legacy. Yes, definitely.
Do you think he'd approve?
I think he'd be very proud.
The sheep were incredibly friendly, almost like cats nuzzling my leg with their heads.
They're my family. They've been my family for years and years, so they know me really well and I know them really well. But they're pretty good with people they don't know, as you can see. Some of them wouldn't come over. There's a few that sort of stands back, but the majority, if you got in that group over there, you'd be bamboozled, to be honest.
And they have a particular favourite biscuit they go wild for. Charlotte goes through quite a few packets.
Well, you've got to have enough ginger.
You've got to be quick. People might be surprised what it feels like when you touch a sheep, because it's not all necessarily as fluffy as you think it might be.
Yeah, that's right, and they're very soggy at the moment, aren't they? But they are pretty fluffy underneath. And they it keeps all the rain off, these lovely fleeces.
It is comforting, and Charlotte wants to extend an offer for men to visit, but this isn't a petting zoo. It has a purpose. People
who don't feel they've got anyone, they can just come and they can talk to me. I can't advise, I'm not an advice service, but I can listen. And like I said, just being in it, it's proven that being in green space and nature is the best therapy for mental health. So even just coming and spending time in the fields, someone might want to do some maintenance, you know? If there's someone who doesn't have the chance to do it at home, they can come here and do some. There's no pressure to do anything. They could just come and sit.
How many sheep have you got?
About 58 in total.
And who's the most likely to engage with people? You know their personalities?
Oh, the Duke. Duke's been here with me a long time. He likes people a lot. There's lots of them that like people. Yeah.
Do you have a variety of breeds?
I do, a big variety. We've got the special care paddock over there, which is a special needs sheep. And then we've got the other big group over there. And then I've got 2 different flocks in Somerset as well.
What's your favourite breed?
South Downs.
Why?
They're just like teddy bears. They're really placid, they're smiley. I don't know, there's just something about them that I really love.
Charlotte says the sheep aren't being reared for meat or wool. It's a sanctuary. Some have been rescued. Some, thankfully not all, have been poorly treated.
Not all of them. They've all got their own stories. If you follow us on Facebook, I get to know the residents and their stories.
How long have you been here then at this site?
This site about 4 years.
So it's similar to what we've got with the Shetlands, a sanctuary where people can come and help make a difference?
Yes. Yes, and hopefully I'll make a difference to someone in need.
What's your Facebook page called? Has it got a name?
The smallest flock sheep sanctuary.
Why did you choose that?
Because originally it was the smallest flock, because there were 6. And I always thought this is the smallest flock of sheep, and it just came from there. But of course they've all gone now. That was nearly 30 years ago. So that first flock have all passed away, and this is the second flock, and it's just bigger than ever now. I get asked all the time to take sheep in, but there's only so much I can do financially as well. So
Well, vet's bills must be a lot.
yes, we do lots of fundraising to keep the sanctuary afloat.
So if people make use of your service, will you ask for a donation? Will it work like that?
No, not at all. We don't ask for anything back at all.
I mean, this must take your entire life up, because it's a 365-day-a-year thing, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I'm lucky to have some volunteers. They make a huge difference, volunteers. But I'm always looking for more.
So what's your goal? Would you like to have something like they've got down the road at the Shetland Pony Place, with a little shed where there's things for sale and teas and things?
Not really. My goal would be to have them, to live with them, so I haven't got to travel. To travel an hour each way, so it's just dead time for me. That time I could be doing jobs.
Because you're in Somerset, so you just got offered this land, did you? That's how it
Well, I
happened.
lived in Dorset when I was offered this, and we've moved around a bit. So I've also got my son with me, who's home educated, and he helps me out a lot as well. So he's our youngest volunteer.
As you've heard, there's no charge for the sessions, and Charlotte hopes that anybody who needs a bit of headspace or company will get in touch. Find her on Facebook at the Smallest Flock Sheep Sanctuary, which is a bit of a tongue twister. The Smallest Flock Sheep Sanctuary. It's on Sherborne Causeway, just outside Shaftesbury.